Hi there, this is called the Maroczy exchange trap. It's in the Sicilian. After e4 and c5, knight f3, d6, white pushes in the center with d4, c takes d4, knight takes d4, and after knight f6 hitting the pawn, in this variation, rather than playing knight c3, which shuts off the c pawn, white opts for f3 to defend e4. After knight c6, now c4 establishes what we call the Maroczy pawn chain, a pawn on c4 and on e4. The idea being that it inhibits black from playing a freeing move in the center, such as an eventual d5 or sometimes b5. So here black plays e6. After knight c3, black to move. Well, as I mentioned, the idea of the Maroczy is to inhibit d5 or b5. But what happens if black tries that d5 freeing move in any case with d5 here? Well, that's a mistake. Not losing yet, but a clear mistake. White gains advantage first with c takes on d5. After e takes on d5, bishop b5 pins the knight, threatens capturing on c6, and then winning material for white. So black should play bishop d7 here, but white's going to be clearly on top. If instead black tries queen d6, keeping an eye on the d pawn and on the knight on c6, then black is losing after e takes on d5, knight takes on d5, and knight takes on c6. Well, if black first tries to exchange on c3, knight takes on c3, white will calmly recapture on c3 with the b pawn, and that bishop on b5 will ensure white's victory. So rather than taking on c3, if b takes on c6, then white has a nice win with this move. Queen takes on d5. Well, the queen can't be captured by the pawn that is pinned. So if queen takes on d5, then knight takes on d5, because if now c takes on b5, white eventually will win the exchange with knight c7 check, and that's going to pick up the rook on a8, and white should go on to win this. So this has been called the Maroczy exchange trap in the Sicilian. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.